Hi, everybody. Hey, Deb, Yvonne, Adam, Susan. How are you? Pam, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I just finished eating, shoving something down my throat because I only had a few minutes to eat. You're great. I just had a half a hot dog, and I feel like it's all in my teeth. Hi, Nana. I'm definitely feeling better. I know I still look sick, not the best luck, and I know I sound sick, and I'll be coughing a little bit. But believe me when I tell you, I'm a lot better today than I was the past 5 days. It was a rough 5 days, everyone. Yeah, definitely better. It's nice to see you too. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Hi, Marion, Jesse, Dorothy, Tammy. My water's right here. I got my water. I just turned the coffee pot on. I'll make a little cup of tea in a minute just to keep, things moving. Yeah, it's nice to see you too, Carol. Thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, I mean the cough isn't too bad for me. I don't think it's too bad. It's just every once in a while I've had heard some people having it like for a long time. So we'll see what happens with it. Hey Leah, how was your cruise, honey? I saw a couple of posts. Oh, you guys have no idea. I'm gonna show you a picture because I took a picture of what I looked like at my best, so you guys could see how bad I looked. I shouldn't even be showing you this, but are you guys ready? Don't be shocked. That was like Sunday. I think that was Sunday. And then my eyeball situation, like to show you how bad my eyes were. Look at my eyes. They were watering. That's like the one of the weird symptoms, I guess, of COVID was my eyes watered. They were raw all around the eye. I literally lathered myself with Vaseline on Monday night into Tuesday, and I that helped. The Vaseline really helped. I put it around my eyes. I put it on my nose because everything's my lips. Everything was dry, like totally dehydrated. But yeah, but I thought it was gonna be an easy bout with COVID, like 2 days sick. The worst of everything was the headache. I had such a bad headache Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I couldn't even open my eyes. That's how bad the headache was. Yes, I went back to work today. I called out Monday and Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, uh, for me, that's a long time calling out 3 days in a row. But but I do feel better. I made it through work. I'm a little tired, but that's to be expected. And we'll just do a little crafting. I haven't crafted in 5 days. I did do some tangles. Thanks, Terry. Um, Me too. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna make a Well, I'll show you in a second. I'm just gonna show you some of the tangles I did while I was sitting there when I felt a little bit up to it. So you guys saw this one. I thought that was kind of cool. This is all made with just a marker, and I thought that one came out really cool. And it was all freehand, no measuring. Even the square I did freehand. I didn't use a ruler or nothing. I literally had this like this on my lap, and I just took my pen and drew it. Hey Kay, how are you? This is another one. It was okay. I wasn't too thrilled with this one. I thought this one came out kind of cool. So you can see it's all like little patterns and stuff. And I thought that one was kind of neat. And that was it. So I did a couple of tangles, which was kind of fun just to kind of play around with this. No, well, my company had a policy that you need to be 24 hours fever free with no medication, and your symptoms must improve. I still had a fever Monday night, so I didn't go into work Tuesday. But then Tuesday I was fine. I didn't get any more fevers. Thank you, Donna. And I did get an opportunity like yesterday and a little bit on Monday to go on TikTok and watch other people's lives. So that was kind of nice and different. I don't get to do that often. So I was able to join other people's lives for a little bit, and kind of. Oh, that's cool, Sheila. I'm good now. Now Larry and Leah are down. Larry is very congested. He tested negative, so I don't know if it's COVID or if it's just like a respiratory RSV. We don't know, but he's very congested. But he's a little bit better today than he was yesterday. Leah's in bed. She also tested negative, but is just congested. So hey, you two play nice. So here's what I'm thinking we could do today. I didn't want to do anything uh too crazy, but I went through some of my stuff when I got home and I found some of these sheets that I've had since last year. Did you miss the auction? What auction, Angela? So I thought we could make like a quick little booklet with these sheets and some ephemera. Um, I have some fabric here, like a little vintage sewing kind of a thing, um, that we can maybe throw together real quick. Oh, Sunday's not an auction. Sunday, you mean the raffle? Yeah, the drawings. No, I didn't do it on Sunday. I canceled my drawing and postponed it to this coming Sunday at 3 o'clock. Thanks, Marky Mark. Yeah, I had to postpone everything because if you can't tell, I'm still sick. I was battling COVID between Friday and Tuesday. It won, but I kicked its butt now. Now it's my turn. But yeah, so Sunday at 3 o'clock. Aloha, Desiree. And anyone who's dealing with the fires in California, I'm so sorry. It is devastating the things I'm watching them post on TikTok, and we will definitely be praying for everybody at the end of tonight. Hey, Lori, how are you? So, what do you guys think? You want to do this? We're gonna have to cut these down because you can see there's a lot of white trim around here. Um, and I thought we could just take some of there's some images that are just like that, and then I have some that are like with lines, that has a little bit of lines, um, and some that have like little writing areas like that. So, Marion, this was from last year. It was actually this time last year, I believe, that I got it. So, um, but and I thought, fabric was kind of cute, and we could do like a vintage look, and I'm feeling vintagey, yeah. So I thought we just work with it. I am gonna have to go iron this. I've been up and down the stairs already like 4 times. You just got your team haul, Terry? Ooh, Adam, look at you! 1 year anniversary we're celebrating already. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Ah, what was I gonna say? Oh, the team you order. Um, I should be getting my team you order. I don't know, like maybe Monday, Tuesday. When I do, I'll show you guys what I got. And I just want to say today marks 1 week of no shopping. Down, dun dun dun. 1 week down, 3 to go. 1 week down, and 3 to go. Oh my God, 47 packs of stickers from 10 Cat. Terry, what are you doing? And you said I couldn't do it. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Ooh, ooh, babe, I'm not shopping today. I know, I felt so proud. I mean, the fact that I was down and out and could barely open my eyes and look at my phone or anything like that. That was very helpful. I think that was like the kickstart that I needed not to shop. Oh, for your golf journal. Got you. Adam, don't be sticking a pin in my balloon over here. It did suck for my birthday that, I was basically on the couch. I lost my taste. Couldn't I still can't taste everything 100%. It's not back yet. Exactly, Marianne. It's like putting people in induced comas. That's funny shit right there. I know, Leanne. I know the no shopping is so painful. We're here for support. You come to us. Tell me what you want to shop for. I'm going to talk you out of it. I'll talk you out of it in a heartbeat. And PET tapes and four rolls. You're not helping, Terry. Oh, hi, Tammy. I'm glad to see you too. Albeit a little, but I'm here, right? It's all that matters. So, anywho, so yeah, so I figure we'll do this. I got a little bit of lace out. Um, it's FOMO. It is FOMO, Miss Carol. It absolutely is FOMO. Yeah, it absolutely is. Like when I see people, what I did find scrolling through TikTok, I'm like, why am I not seeing more stuff being made, more journals? Well, I'm not. I keep just seeing like ads, markers, grabby stuff, like just like a lot of that. Not so much, people making things anymore. Is it just me, or is it because of my FYP? I don't know. Is my algorithm off? The only thing I've been buying is stuff for the bathroom because I still need to buy a new curtain for the window because the one I originally bought I felt was a little too wide for that window. That window is a little narrow. It's my algorithm then. Okay. I'll have to start looking for specific things and watching it so that my algorithm will change a little bit. That's cool. Okay. Oh yeah, Facebook too. Hello, my friend Kelly. How are you? Yes, that is our deal, Leanne. Yeah, a lot of the usuals aren't out. I don't see. I actually have gone to a few of the pages and I don't see much going on. So I'm glad to hear that. All right. So maybe what we'll start with, so I don't have to go upstairs and iron just yet. We'll start with getting some of these pages ready. Should we? Well, probably be a good idea to make this so it dries. So my thought was I'm gonna cut this fabric and then I'm gonna save the scraps to make. We're gonna make some tags maybe. I want to do a little bit more than just put like make a pocket. Actually, do some stuff in this one. Angela, that's hysterical. You go and you fill your cart with stuff and then you delete it. So it's like fake shopping. Is that what you're doing? Fake shopping? Listen, if it gives you that rush you need and that satisfaction, go for it, girl. I thought it was yours, babe. No, Leah has a shake. Like window shopping from home. Exactly. Okay, so let me see. I'm trying to figure out how much we need. Yes, it's already the ninth. I'm gonna give it a little bit more like a. Okay, that's that way. Now we want to cut it this way. we'll use that for little tag strips and whatnot in the book. Maybe we'll use it on the inside of the spine too. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a good inch. I'm also gonna try to stay seated to kind of conserve my energy a little bit. Although you guys know, I don't do very well just sitting here. Bella, when you go up, can you turn the iron on for me? Thank you. Okay, that'll work. I need to go iron it. 2 more weeks and we can work on our taxes. Adam, you're just a bundle of joy today. Hello, Big Mama, and welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I know. Oh, and remember I was telling you guys I wanted to figure out something to do with that big envelope of um this. Remember I got this from one of my girls at work. Look, it's perfect to store all the damn bags I had. Do you see that? Hold on. Look, guys. It stores all of them by size. I thought this was perfect for it. So I don't have them all over the place. And then I know when I need to refill. Isn't this so cool? I was like, oh my gosh. Maybe we'll decorate this on Friday just to make it pretty. And it'll be my big ass envelope. We'll call it my BAV, my big ass envelope. Right? I was like, oh, wait a minute. I could fit these. I have quite a few in here. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the M2s, 1, 2 of the M8s, and 1, 2, 3 of the M9s. Yeah, I thought this was so cool. So we'll do something nice. I don't know if we'll wrap it in fabric, just the outside, because I really like the interior, but it does need like a little trim around it or something. So we'll figure out a way to do it. I don't want to. I don't know. Maybe paper instead. Maybe we'll like a decoupage or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yes, it's gonna be my big ass envelope. Oh, it's my bay. Big ass envelope. Get it? My bay. Before anything else, but I'm changing it up. Exactly. We'll use paper and maybe some Mod Podge. We'll figure out, we'll make like a big masterboard out of it. We'll just do it that way. But yeah, it's my bay. We're gonna get my bay out. I thought that's funny. Yeah, right? I think I'm gonna do the spine in this as well. And then you could do like a nice little square on either side of like the handmade paper that I have. I just have to get like a good color for it. You're right over there? Oh, you guys can't hear him. He's doing the kind of a thing going. Do I want it? Yeah, no, let's go with the They can't hear me, can they? No, you can't hear him, can you, when he's blowing his nose? Can you hear him? You can. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Did you hear him talk just now? Some? All right, hold on. Maybe this isn't on. It has to be on. No, I mean, there's a noise canceling and one without. Do you hear the TV? Aloha, Larry. Do you hear the TV in the background? You do. Hold on. I don't know how to work this thing, but maybe we touched it. And there's sound now. Okay. Now you can hear me. And you can still hear the TV? And Larry singing. All right. Well, I don't know what the heck. Let me see. What does that other button do?
Don't hit the other button.
What does the other button do?
Destruct.
Oh, the light comes on. I didn't know it had lights.
Everything.
Oh, different colors. Green, blue. Look at that. Pink.
Disco.
Oh my gosh. There's a lot of colors on here.
That's when we have our rave.
What rape? Ooh, hot pink. Guys, there's like 30 colors. I'm trying to turn it off. Shoot, I think I missed it. Larry, LOL. Okay, they could hear you. Keep that in mind, sir.
I was just going to let out a big burp. I won't now.
No, I didn't read the directions. Leah installed it. I didn't install it.
You installed it like a man. You don't read directions.
He says Leah installed it like a man. You don't read directions. She said, I love you guys. We love you too. But I love you more. Not like Larry. He's a fly by night. Right, Larry?
I don't go anywhere at night.
You don't go. I don't even know if I have the directions still, to be honest with you. Okay, so hold on.
Go anywhere at night because they don't have couches.
They don't have couches, so you don't go anywhere at night?
Nope.
You're boycotting the night?
Somebody has couches. I'm there.
Okay. If you have a couch, Larry said he's there.
So if you have somebody who's a manager of a furniture store there, and they wind up going to see them.
Okay. I'm gonna take this upstairs with me. I'm gonna iron this, and then I'm gonna iron this, but I'm also gonna crease it because I like the way it looks when it's nice and creased like that, and it's nice and flush. I don't know. I think it looks really nice. So I'm gonna do that while I'm up there, and I'm gonna need this. So I'm gonna need about 2 minutes, and I'm debating whether to change this shirt because I'm getting a little warm. It's not a shirt. I have it's a little loungy PJ situation going on here. My mommy gave me this for Christmas, so it keeps me warm. He watches TV and sleeps. Exactly, Dad. He does work. He does work. Okay, give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I don't know if you're feeling like you want to come and say hello. No? Are you feeling so poopsy? Aw, lay down, babe. Do you want a cup of tea? I'll make tea when I come back down, okay? Yeah? All right, I'll make us both a cup of tea in a little bit. You just lay down and relax. Sorry, Leanne. You may need Larry. He's not coming. He was taking care of me for the past few days with making me tea and soup and all that stuff. So now I have to return the favor. So I'll go upstairs, iron this. I'll come down. We'll wrap this, and then I'll go make a cup of tea for himself and for me. Okay? Does that sound good, boo?
No.
Okay, I'll be right back.
a dry mouth, beg for water the whole time he's on the roof.
Okay.
Can't shut up.
Okay. I know it is. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
All I know is small bag weed.
All right. We know you're over at your Rose apartment tonight. Okay, so that's what I want to know, what happened over there. Just tell me what happened.
You know what's smart? Treating yourself without cheating your goals. Indulge responsibly with Factor. All of the flavor, none of the guilt. Ready in 2 minutes. Eat smart with Factor.
I just graduated and I'm saving up to go on my own, so I was really happy to find such a great health plan that doesn't break the bank.
I work a lot of jobs, but none of them covered health insurance. When I ended up in the hospital, I was so grateful to have a health plan.
We went without a health plan for a long time, but having kids changed that. Now our plan gives us peace of mind for $0 a month.
Make your plan happen. New law, lower prices. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll by January 15th.
Icy hot. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. The power of contrast therapy. So you can rise from rain. Icy hot.
Did you know some liquid laundry detergents are designed to leave chemical residue on your clothes? Try EarthBreeze laundry detergent sheets. Unlike some liquid laundry detergents, EarthBreeze delivers a powerful clean with less chemical residue and no optical brighteners. Plus, each sheet is made of 100% concentrated cleaning ingredients to fight tough stains. For a powerful clean with less chemical residue, try EarthBreeze, available at Walmart. Brand power, helping you buy better.
Looking for a way to stretch the dollar? With Insurify, you can cut your car insurance bill in half. Scroll through dozens of prices and tap to switch online. That's it. No phone calls and no wasted time. Go to Insurify and save today.
Tired of guessing how you work for your hair and skin? Rose is personalized with one-of-a-kind leads. Your best hair and skin in just 4 weeks. Get your custom formulas today. Okay, I'm back.
Pick out the new year with big speed and big savings, only with Xfinity. Get only
All right.
$25 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile, which connects you to big
So
speed
see, I folded it up,
Save more than 600
ironed it nice and tight. So it's gonna make like a, and I did it like real nice and tight. So it's gonna look, I think it'll look good like that. Right close to the top like that. Okay. Let's make sure we can't see anything from the other side. Nope, we're good. Excelente. Okay, and this one I did cut. I'm not going to worry about putting anything in there. You know what? I think I'm going to want corners on this. So I think I am going to reinforce a little bit with some tape. Because I want it to be a little bit thicker. So I tried to get the same tape that I had before, the bookbinding tape. And this is what they sent me. And it's the same, but it's not the same. If you guys remember what it looked like. But I have no control over what they send you. So it definitely reminds me of gauze from First Aid. So Angela, I did see the Circle waterfall. I'm glad you brought that up. I think it's cool. Hold on, I'm gonna put this up just a little bit, guys. It's kind of like in my face. Whoa. Hold on. Okay. Just want to make sure you guys can still see everything. But it was like literally in my face. But I gotta tell you something. I sat there and I looked at it. I'm not sure about the functionality. It's a cool feature if you're just gonna put images. But even when you flip it, the images go by so fast. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? It is cool. No doubt. And definitely something we should all try. But for functionality, I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? Oh no, this tape has been here. The tape, I bought this tape. Remember I said I did some last minute ordering, and I knew I needed it because I was running out of binding tape. So this has been here for over 2 weeks at least. Yeah. You love them? I made a pop-up box with a picture inside. Oh, thanks, Sherry. You haven't seen it, Shetty? You guys have to go Google. Let me see. Okay. Lori, he's not trying to make... Canada's not going to be a part of the States. Canada's not for sale. What he did was begin negotiating tactics, which worked because I believe whoever is going to be stepping in or somebody from your government came on and already said something, which is exactly what he wanted to do, was start negotiations. He's a smart man. He may be a bit of a buffoon, but he is a smart man. Hold on, I'm going to see if I could find it for you. So you guys could see. What is it called? Circle. What is it called? A girl could dream. So is it Circle Waterfall? Is that what it is? I think it's a Circle Waterfall. Here it is. Here's one. See it? It's really cool. So that's what it is. It's pretty cool, right? So if you want to Google it, it's called a Circle Waterfall, and we could certainly try making that one day. And I think it's a cool feature for inside the book. And sometimes that's all you're putting in a book is a cool feature. It's not going to have any functionality. I was hoping that would be a little bit more functional, because what I'm looking at as you're spinning it, it doesn't lay flat. It immediately opens and opens. So you don't have an opportunity to like write on it, like you would with a waterfall that you pull down where it lays flat. Each one will lay flat. Do you know what I mean? It confuses you, Desiree? Yeah, but Leanne, even if you go slow, I don't think it ever lays flat, right? It doesn't look like it does to me anyway, that it would lay flat. No, I didn't see anything about that. You saw that, Marianne? I mean, I haven't seen it in person, and I haven't done it yet, so I don't know. Maybe that's something that we could work on one day. Like, hey, let's just make one and putz around with it and see if we can maybe change it a little bit so it becomes a little bit more of a functional thing. Or maybe we could do less squares so that it lays down flat or something. We could putz around with it, you know? It never hurts. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'd be a little leery. Okay, I think... Is this thing even a square? Not really. How about we make this a square? That doesn't really matter. Well, why am I being so, like, OCD about it today? I don't really know. See, I find this one's not as sticky as the other one either. I mean, it could work for us, it could work against us. I will tell you, I did watch 2 series. I watched 2 shows on Netflix both were very good that I'm going to recommend to you guys that I watched during my little COVID hiatus, as we'll call it. You see how easy this comes out? Yeah, this is not as good as the other one. I knew it the minute I saw it that it wasn't going to be as good. Oh well. It'll be fine.
Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
All right, let's just make something pretty and simple. Well, as simple as we choose to make it, right? We don't necessarily make simple things. And I don't know if Cheryl is here and Anna, but I want to thank you ladies for being so patient with me. I have not shipped out the vintage and the blue winter journal yet because I immediately got sick and then I never got a chance to pack them up, but I'll take care of it tomorrow. No, Marianne, I'm all right. I'm gonna use it. It's not that big of a deal. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with Fruit Store.
Really? Can you show me one thing that's right about this place? Nice. Dennis Leary's Going Dutch. Series premiere tonight on Fox.
Meal kits are the worst. No, really, I try them all and they're all the same.
Oh, the two Netflix shows. The very first one I thought was freaking cool is The Diplomat with Carrie Russell. Really liked it. I'm actually anxious for it's 2 seasons. Each season is about 8 episodes. And there is a new season coming this year in October. And I'm already, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for it to come on because I want to see it. It was a cliffhanger. And quite a few oh, what? And it was cool. Yes, that's the one. Carrie Russell from Felicity, that's the one. She looks a little bit in certain angles. You know who she looks like? She looks like oh my gosh, Brooke Shields. Oh, you gotta watch it, Leanne. It's really cool. Twists and turns like you wouldn't believe, which kind of makes you think about the government if that's what really goes on. So just keep that in mind. So that was really cool. So if you guys want something interesting to watch, write that down. The Diplomat on Netflix with Carrie Russell. That was fun. Yes, I've seen Dead to Me. Then the second one was Lioness with Zoe Saldana. That was really good too. I blew through all of the episodes on that as well. A lot to keep you holy crap, what are they doing now? Oh my God, what's going to happen? That kind of a situation. I enjoyed it. So much that Leah's going to watch Lioness and The Diplomat with Kevin now. Yeah, it was good, right, Kelly? Yeah, it was good. I wasn't expecting it to be that interesting. Sometimes you don't know, you know? You got to give it a shot. Shot through the heart. But that's those are 2 good shows to be oh, it's rainy or snowing. What am I going to do today? Enjoy a show. Yes, both on Netflix. Yes. So The Diplomat is about exactly that. Diplomats, ambassadors, the government in the U.S. But it involves governments in other worlds. And it takes you on the journey of a diplomat who got an ambassador's position, and her husband is used to be an ambassador, and the conflicts and the dynamics and with the president, it shows you how all that works, behind the scene deals. It's pretty cool. That's The Diplomat. Lioness is an army movie show rather, and it's about a program called Lioness, where they take women and they train the women, or not train them, but they prepare them to basically go undercover for a particular job, and that's why they're called a lioness. And it's usually not, it's usually dangerous and whatnot. So it's I don't want to give away too much, but that's the basis. So one is government and one is army, and there's action, there's romance, there's a little bit of everything in it, but it's very fast. Both are fast paced, so you don't get like, okay, what's gonna happen next? Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. It doesn't get like that. There's so many little plots within a plot and twists and turns that it does keep your interest. Because if it's the same story over and over again, I start to lose interest, you know. So I was impressed that it kept my attention. I feel like I'm giving you guys a book report. No, I'm going to make the tea in a little bit. As soon as we finish the cover here, I'll go make his tea. And my tea. I'm going to tea for both of us. And I guess I suppose I should ask the one upstairs if she wants tea too. Would you like a spot of tea? Really? Designated Survivor is a very good show. I watched it, like when I say I watched it live, I watched it when it was on regular TV every week because I thought it was good. I happen to like Kiefer Sutherland, you know. Hi, Rosie. Yeah, I think he's a decent actor. I think that he's grown up a lot from his Lost Boys era, you know, and has redeemed himself. And he actually is a good actor. He was never like the best looking actor. He was cute, but I liked him. I also liked him in 24 for a while there. I enjoyed that show. No, he's hot. Yeah, Lost Boys was a good movie. Okay. This looks vintagey. So it's nice to see that they're coming up with shows to kind of stand up to what we used to watch, you know? Oh, that's cool, Adam. Okay, so this one, we have to decide what we're going to use for our, I think I'm going to use a thin, instead of crocheted kind of ribbon, maybe. I think I have some over here. Not over here. We'll keep this here to use this in case I want to use it. Let me see. I'm gonna go with like a beigey.
Before you were preventing migraine with Qulipta? You'll never truly forget migraine, but Qulipta reduces attacks, making 0 migraine days possible. It's approved to prevent migraine to help give you that forget you get migraine feeling. Don't take if allergic to Qulipta. Get help right away for serious allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, lip or tongue swelling, itching or rash. Taking Qulipta or days after. Common side effects include nausea, constipation, and sleepiness. Learn how AbbVie can help you save. Qulipta, the forget you get migraine medicine. Discover truly custom beauty, made with naturally powerful and proven effective ingredients.
This is pretty.
Personalized for your one-of-a-kind needs. For your best hair and skin in just
Oh, that's perfect. Because that matches that color. So I like that.
Your best defense against erosion and cavity is strong enamel. Nothing beats it. I recommend True Enamel Active Shield because it actively shields the enamel to defend against erosion and cavity. I think that this product is a game changer for my patients. It really works.
Okay, that looks good. So I was thinking about doing, let me just putz around with this for a second. Well, first of all, because I'm thinking about putting this on the outside instead of on the inside.
Whenever heartburn strikes, get fast relief with Tums.
I think it's pretty.
Time to love food back. Also try new Tums gummy bites.
Kind of like that. Right? And then we'll glue this down. We'll put it through an eyelet. Or not. Then I was thinking there's one in here that's a black. This one. I thought that would be kind of pretty, just cut out and kind of put here. I could put it over it, or I could put it underneath it too, but I wouldn't mind it over it, because then that would hold this in place. What do you guys think, the sewing machine or the thread? The sewing machine? I do like the sewing machine, and I think I want to rough cut it, like no, Kathy, these I got last year. Yeah, I like it over it after we zhuzh it. I think that'll look kind of cool.
You want people to come in and do the right thing, especially in this particular scenario.
What do you guys think? I mean, the other option is just to do our traditional, which I'm okay with too. I don't mind doing it on the inside, letting it come out here. We'll just stick with what's been working for us then. Yes, Terry, of course I will use brown or coffee ink. I've got my sepia right here, and I actually have brown up there. So we'll see which one looks better. But I was just determining how I wanted to do the enclosure. And I was going to do it on the outside because I like the way this looks across here. But it loses, once you put this over, it loses it. So there's no point in doing that. And we might as well just go ahead and stick it right in here like we normally do. And not reinvent the wheel. If it works, there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. I think that'll look nice. And then let's just pop our little I'll move that up. Okay. Let's get Oh, you just got the boiled water notice? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Okay. Great. People outside turning into joy. Wait, do you hear the music? Ooh, I'm frozen. Am I frozen for anybody? Yeah, I see that. It's freezing. Hold on. Oh, Larry, they're hearing the music. You got to change that. Why is this not canceling the music? I don't get it. I don't know if that'll work. I gotta ask Leah, and let me find out what is going on. My little corner image is frozen. I know, I'd call her down, but she's not feeling well. Babe, I'm any ideas? I'm frozen up here.
Last time you did it, you unplugged it and plugged it back in and it worked.
What, the camera?
Yeah.
Larry says the last time this happened, we unplugged and replugged the camera in. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Fowler told investigators that he and Dr. cased Yocum's house. Since no lights were on, they assumed
Nope, nothing happened.
The noise between Walter Yoakum, who grabbed his World War II
Wait, hold on.
pistol and went to see what was going on.
It didn't turn off, Larry.
Doctor saw him first and fired one shot, killing Yoakum instantly.
All right, let's.
Fowler says they left the scene and went to a local bar. After several drinks, they decided to return.
Oh my God, everything's so tight back here.
Dr.
Babe, that didn't work.
As he searched for items to steal, he moved Yoakum's body to look through his
It's a still life.
after
Let
setting.
me see.
All they took was $20 in cash, a credit card, and Yoakum's
No video signal.
distinctive .45 caliber handgun.
Why would it say no video signal? Let me call Leah.
This truly was a senseless killing.
No.
Killing that makes sense.
Quick question. Why would the Logitech camera say no video signal?
The day after the murder, undercover officers saw Kevin Doctor's truck leave the home of a known drug dealer. It was the break in the
How?
needed.
Had they not gotten that license by doing that drug deal, we probably never would have had that name, certainly not as directly as we did.
I wouldn't know what it looks like, but let me look.
Pled guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced.
If I put you on FaceTime, can you look and just tell me?
Jason Fowler pled
No, don't come down.
and was sentenced to 25 years in prison.
Oh, she's coming down.
It's easy to see why the neighbors
No, she says that it's because I have something open on the, but I didn't touch anything, but we'll see. She's coming down.
Ferguson bore a striking resemblance to Jason Fowler.
Everybody's worked on this case, and probably, in my opinion, the best there is. And so, really did surprise me when
I do the same thing.
because of the caliber of people who worked on it. It was just one of those cases of accident,
I don't see it.
that, and some luck, and it all falling together.
Show me what you're doing.
In a case that
Settings.
just looking at stuff. Yeah, when I got done with it, and I looked back on it, I was kind of like, wow.
I unplugged the wire and plugged it back in, the white wire, but
That's why.
no, I just did that now to try and reset it.
Well, when you do that, it
No, it
disconnects it.
ask. Oh yeah, the noise canceling thing isn't working anymore.
Can the dead speak to the living? A Michigan woman tried to do just that by leaving a note to her
Oh.
survivors telling them
It's still frozen.
death
Oh no, it's not.
no accident.
How'd you fix that?
Forensics
Just reset
uncovered
it.
the secret
Yeah, I tried pushing the button and it didn't work. Come on, baby girl. It's only 3 pushes. One makes it silent, and then one is it didn't work. They still heard Daddy and the TV.
It seemed like
Okay, can you guys hear the TV now? She is magic. Come here, boo. Do you want a cup of tea? Are you sure? You're not sure? Okay, so she fixed it. Good job. Go lay down. I'll bring you up a cup of tea in a little bit. I'm going to make one for Daddy and for myself, okay? You don't want it? All right. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She gets her brains from me. But she gets her IT brain from Dad. Go make some tea now. Okay. Let me go make a quick cup of tea. and then we will continue our pretty. What do we call? We're gonna call this our vintage sewing. Our vintage. Ooh, let me sit down for a second. Got a little lightheaded there. I still get like a little lightheaded every now and then. Drink a little bit of water. Okay, I'm gonna make the tea. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my tea. I got Larry's tea. He went upstairs. You better come down soon. Oh, okay. Let me take a sippy sip. Okay. It's nice and hot. Just what I needed. Okay. All right. Let's get back to our task at hand. So we're going to do this for our spine. And then I want to do that paper, the handcrafted paper. So I'm going to go grab the paper in probably, I think, a beige or a light brown will look pretty. I think one sheet might be enough for both sides. Let me go grab one. This color looks pretty. Oh, perfect. I like this color. Textured paper. I'm just thinking, what if? Well, that would suck. I thought we could make this into a pocket, but that's not going to work. This way, it's a little bit shorter. It's not exactly 8.5. I don't think it looks bad, but I don't like that being. I feel like I'm gonna have to fold it a little bit more. Like it needs to be the same as this. Otherwise, and I might as well just do the one side so I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that I could live with. Okay. This is just regular fabric. This isn't fabric. This is mulberry paper. And this is 11 inches. So technically we could just do this. But I like the idea of having that in the center and then these on either side and not have it pull. So that's what we're going to do. And where did I put my ruler? Did he go upstairs and forget that I was making him tea? There's the ruler. Yes, that does fold. All right, I'm gonna cut 5 inches because that'll give us a nice little border. Like, let me do 5.25. Yeah, this I got. This was like a whole box of it. I don't know if you remember that employee that worked for me that gave me a box of stuff. This was in that box of stuff. Do you guys remember? months ago, one of the girls that works for me gifted me a big ass box of things and a bunch of this paper in different colors was in there. Okay. See, I feel like I want to see more of the spine. I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter. I'm going to cut this down to 5, not 5.5. Let's see, what's the side that I cut? This is the side I cut. And this, well, you want to make it straight anyway. This is 5 inches. Let's see if 5 inches is big enough. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, I like to see a little bit more of the spine like that. That works out well. Okay, so we got our plan there. I'm going to glue this first. A very small border on the outside, yes. Very small. It'll be just like that. A very small border. Yep, that's how it's going to look. I am going to round off all the corners on this one. Normally, I don't round off them all, but we will on this one. Why not a bigger border? Because I want to cover the eyelet, and I just happen to like the way it looks. As far as a small border, no real particular reason. It's all just a matter of how you want it to look, you know. Remember, there's no rule. You do what you like, how you like it to look. Sometimes I do leave a bigger border because it depends on how much paper I have to work with here. When you're dealing with the bigger books, this is only 8.5 by, not even 8.5 by 11. It's like 8 by, like, I don't know, 10.5 or 8 by 11, something like that. It's not 8.5, definitely not 8.5. And so if I needed a bigger sheet, then I can't do that. I have to make my border a little bit smaller at that point, you know. So it all just depends. Yeah, that'll look good. Oh, you forgot I was covering the eyelets. Yeah, I like to cover the eyelets on these. I think it looks nicer and it makes them a little bit more secure as well. The cool thing about this paper, it's nice and thick that I could just hold it and get the glue all the way to the edge like I like for it to be so that it sticks really well all across on all four sides on the fabric. Really? Did you buy a whole bag of them, Leanne? They're pretty cool, right? Well, you could always gift them here and there if you wanted to somebody. But I love these little spreader things. I mean, you guys see me use them literally all the time. I did buy two bags of them, and I gave them away as freebies last year. I think it was in like April when I did like a D stash, and then I put them in all the paper packs and stuff. A lot of people got a bunch of them. I thought I'm pretty sure I gave away like 48 of them. Oh, very nice. These little Amazon journals become pretty addicting because they're nice and not difficult to make, and they're very forgiving for mistakes and whatnot. And I don't know. I just feel like you could spend as much time or as little time making one. There's no real rule. You could just put one together with the with the paper and sew it or elastic or whatever and be done. You know what I mean? Or you could take your time and decorate a little bit and do your pockets. This one, I think we're gonna do a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see how ambitious we want to get. I know, Leanne. Ask your neighbors, your family. Ask if you work, your coworkers. My coworkers are bringing some in for me. I mean, there wasn't any there today, but and I'm telling you, if you have Facebook friend, ask your hey, if anybody has these M9s, M8s, and M2s, because remember it's the M's because it has the little bubbles in it. They'll hold them for you. Picking through garbage. Oh no. Perfect. Looks great. Now we can decide what's. I think I'm gonna make this the back only because it's got this big lumpy in here. I'm gonna put that on the back. And this will be the front. I like that. Okay. So our question here, I think I'm gonna do the elastic first and then put the lace to hide the elastic. I think that's a good plan. Hey, Robin. Thank you. It's good to be back. I'm just looking to see because I'm gonna cut this right on the border there, and I'm gonna see where I have to put. I have to put the eyelet right on the edge, which kind of sucks, but that's what I'm gonna have to do. Um, yeah, yeah, we'll do that. Take a sip of my tea. Where the heck did he? I bet you he went upstairs. Hold on. Because he hasn't come back down. What are you doing? Oh, I made your tea. Okay. Bye. He's taking a shower. I don't even hear the shower. All right, I'm going to put this in the kitchen because he's going to have to nuke it a little bit. I bet you he's trying to decongest himself by taking a hot shower. While I have this out, let's get this part done. Oh, another PSA for you guys. No, they tested negative, which is really weird. I don't get it. First of all, Larry has never had COVID. He's type O blood for some reason, and he's not for some reason. He's type O blood, and for some reason has never contracted COVID, even though all of us here have had it multiple times. This is it's either my third or fourth time. I don't remember. I'm thinking it's my fourth time with COVID. Leah has had it at least 3. Bella had it definitely once. I don't know if she had it twice. Larry has never had it. Wait, are we doing the draw? Yeah, I was just judging the drawing real quick. I just judged it so that when we're ready to put it on here, and I'm probably going to add a little black to it to make it pop a little bit because it's blending in just a little bit too much for me. So sometimes if you just give it a little halo of black, it'll just make it pop. And since the sewing machine is black, I think that's going to look really nice. You see that? Let me show you the difference. You see that versus just the brown? Let me show you on the front too. You see how it makes it pop a little bit more than just the brown. And you just want to just a little bit. I like the combo of the brown first, and then a little bit of a haze, like a little haze of black. It really makes it stand out. And I think it makes it look actual more vintage. Oh, the big drawing, sorry. The big drawing is going to be on Sunday, this coming Sunday. Yeah, no, it's going to be Sunday because I need a few like at least 1 or 2 hours for that. I have a list. We did really well. There's like I want to say there's 80 around 86, 88, something like that entries for the big prizes, and then there's 100 and something, like 160, 170, something like that, overall for the rest of the prizes. Terry, for the cancer drawing, the journal, the Four Seasons journal. Mm-hmm. If you think about it, that's $100 for. So we made $8,600 just on the journal and the bears and the totes. Isn't that awesome? That accounts for half of the money that I raised. Totally worth it, right? Half the money I raised was directly related to the prize. Yeah, I thought that was amazing. I know, right, Adam? It feels like it's never going to end. It's the drawing that never happened. Could you imagine if I didn't have it? People be like, she's full of crap. Don't trust her. I can imagine the stuff that would have been said about me. Holy cannoli. Well, Leanne, it'll probably be at 3 o'clock. Like I planned it last time, and I'll do another post about it so everyone knows. It'll say drawing Sunday, whatever, at 3 p.m. Okay? We'll do it at 3 because that way I'll have a good hour and a half, 2 hours to do what we have to do. And then we could do a little bit of crafting and then call it a night. I know, Terry. But we do talk about it a lot. I'm not even going to lie. We talk about it during every live. I had somebody actually post, like, a comment saying, I guess it's too late, huh? I'm like, I've had these posts up for how many months? We started posting like in the summertime. I started talking about this. It was actually the summertime because I remember I was outside saying I have a big announcement to make, blah 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 blah. So, and the fact that some people are still like, oh, I had no idea. I'm like, oh, sorry, you could join this year when I figure out what we're gonna do. Oh, definitely months. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just deciding. I'm gonna do the. Let's go with the smaller one. Yeah, no, Leanne, absolutely. Some people, you're right. Some people are definitely on it more than others. I'm not gonna lie. Some people have more time than others to do that. Like I certainly had more time the last couple of days to be on people's lives and just see what's going on and what everyone is doing. But in the regular course of a day, I certainly do not have that kind of time to do that. So I get it. Okay. Thank you, Terry. That's exactly how it should be. Happy go lucky. And listen, everyone, it's like the old saying, if there's nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. There's no purpose in it. We're starting a new year. We want to put positivity out there and goodness out there. Let's not start backtracking and slipping in the first 2 weeks of the year, right? Let's just be nice. Let's all be cordial. Nobody gets nothing by being, a smarty pants. Is it the same color? Yes, it is. Where's my all? Hello? Not this one. Where's my brown all? It's not there. I didn't take it out, right? No, I didn't take it out. Did I accidentally put it in a drawer? What the heck? Because this one doesn't become thicker like the other one does. The one with the brownish hand. Where the heck is my all? No, I don't think I've taken it out. No, I don't recall taking it out at all. Scissor. Let me see if it fell and I just didn't know. I haven't been here at all. Like I haven't crafted since the last time you and I were together. It's definitely not here. That's so weird. Let me look underneath. There you are. Aha. It was under the cutter. Yes, you might want to heat it up a little bit, babe. I need it because I made the smaller hole because I know this is paper mostly, so I could just push this through carefully like that. See, so now it's nice and through. Yeah, that was going to be the other thing. Usually he doesn't come up here if I'm not up here, but okay. Great. No, you never know about the kitties. This is true, and we don't watch them 24/7, so anything can happen. Now we're going to put the awl where it belongs. Okay. So, let's get our elastic. Get that done. Puzzle. Okay, that's weird. Puzzle came at an hour and a half today. Okay, this is like a beige. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put two. I'm going to lap it around twice. So that way we could make maybe two signatures of smaller pages or whatever we feel like doing. This particular elastic isn't as it doesn't have the tautness of the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Like I call it weaker. It's like a weaker elastic for some reason. It'll still work fine, but it's not as tight of an elastic as the other one is. The other ones are more like the hair elastics, that nice tight hair elastic. It's like that. Yeah, it's definitely not as you just got to pull it a little bit more for it to be a little tighter. But I think that's fine. Because now we'll be able to, like I said, we'll be able to hide it like this. I'm just deciding where. So, well, that's cool. Looks like the little holes, those two little holes will lines up with the eyelet, and the little holes line up down there with the eyelet. No, no beads on a string. This one's going to be lace. We're going to put lace all along here like that. That's it. It's just going to be nice and lace. And then And this is going to go here. Like that. I think that looks good. Okay, let's put this away. One of the things I had ordered from Temu actually was some elastic. Either I think it was 2 millimeter in different colors. Because right now the 2 millimeters I only have the brown, the black, the beige, and the white. So I got like blue, red, like different colors. Oh yeah, those little roses are adorable. The extension ones, yeah. Jeez. Okay, let's see. So let's put our lace on, and I'm gonna trim it a little bit before we put it on. I don't want to cut it when it's on the books. I don't want to accidentally cut the book. That's going to go there. Okay, so I'm not going to glue right to the elastic. I'm going to glue this part over here and this part, like that little wavy part. That's what I'm going to glue so that the elastic can run freely. And it'll be more like just glued on these two parts here. So that's going to be the plan. Let's get our little mat. Oh, hi, Tam. Thank you. I'm glad to be feeling better as well. I mean, I'm not 100%, but I'm going to say I'm at like 75% maybe. When I hear these shows, these forensic file shows, it just makes me wonder, like, where is everybody's morals and scruples, and like where they think it's okay to just put 6 bullets in somebody, like stuff like that. Like, what the heck? What world are we now growing up in, bringing children into? It's scary as hell. I don't know if I would want to have kids nowadays, if I didn't already have my kids. Oh yeah, exactly, Nanny. Leanne, nah, we're not going to talk about the next 4 years because we all have different opinions on that. So we're going to do like we did for the past 4 years and hope for the best. all we're going to do. I'm hopeful. Any change is good because there needs to be a change. Okay, so we're going to let that do its thing. Okay, this is the front. So we could go ahead and prepare to put this in here. What, Leanne? Why are you OMGing? It's Yvonne. That's a lot of kids now feel that way, and I don't know if I blame them. Okay. I'm debating whether I want to put anything else around this, but I don't think I do. I think we're going to put just a couple of pearls here and there. Oh, yeah. Oh, Marianne, I'm sorry to hear that. Leanne, I understand that. You love the paper I covered that with. You mean this is fabric? This fabric? This fabric? Or the image? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fabric, actually. See, it's fabric. Pretty, right? That's okay, Lisa. Don't apologize. It looks like paper, but we did fabric, and we're gonna put an image over it. This is gonna be like a sewing journal kind of thing. I'm trying to debate. I could cover there and go over there and cover like that. I think that'll look pretty. Some over, some in. I think it's gonna be pretty this way. So what we'll do now is we will put our glue on here, position it, and then I'm gonna go put this with something. Oh, perfect. One of my birthday gifts is right here. A soldering iron kit. I got one for Christmas, but Larry got me the big Mama Jamma, and I said send it back and get me the little one. And then he got me this one, and he says it's smaller. And then I said, okay. He says, what, babe, what did you say about the soldering iron? I couldn't get the what? The Mickey Mouse version? No, what did you call it? Because I said I wanted a simple $13, no fuss soldering iron because I have a little project in mind that I'm going to do, see how it works out, to show you guys one day. Been on my mind for a while. Over a year it's been on my mind. And I want to work on it, but I need a soldering iron to do it. It's working with metals and the jewelry. And I got this heavy thing. Oh, well, I don't sew, Desiree, except by hand a little bit here and there. Adam and Marion are the sewers. Let's all stay in our lane. I mean, it probably would be pretty if I did do that, but I'm not going to. I'm just, before I glue it, I'm thinking, do I want to put anything behind it? But I don't think I want to cover too much of the fabric either right now. I kind of like the way the fabric looks, you know? Unless I put a little bit of lace, but I don't want to put any more lace on there. No, I think we're gonna leave it alone. I do have a stamp that looks like stitching. Oh, wait, you're talking about here? Like you want me to stamp the stitch around the edge? Is that what you're talking about? To make it look like it got stitched? Ah, you could try that. Let me get it out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I agree. I agree. See, which one shall we use? I think we should use the zigzag. You think the zigzag? Or this more of a cross stitch? Here. Should it be the first one? The first one, I think the first one might give us the best effect, right? That first one, because it goes a straight stitch. Oh, I don't even think I have a straight stitch. I don't think I have a straight, believe it or not. 4 for the zigzag. Okay, maybe the 4, the zigzag, so it doesn't overwhelm it. I don't think I have. You know what? Now that you mention it, I don't think I have any. I thought I had a straight stitch, but maybe I don't. Did I have 1 or 2? I don't remember my stamps. Oh, wait, here's more. Oh, I do have a straight stitch. I've got that one. Okay, I do have a straight stitch. Should I go with the straight stitch then? Instead of the zigzag? What do you guys think? Zigzag or straight? They are cool, right, Carol? I use these all the time. Zigzag? Let me see. All right, let me try and show you what it'll look like. That's what the zigzag will look like. And that's what the straight stitch. I do think the zigzag looks good. It doesn't take away from it. I think the straight stitch is a little bit small. If it was like thicker and maybe like more spaced, it might be better. Yeah, I agree. I think the zigzag is better. Okay. Zigzag. And then the next question is, I'm going to do it in black so it pops a little bit more instead of the brown, right? Should we do it in the black? Because I kind of like the way the black looked. What do you guys think? I think the black looked pretty good there. See that? Yeah, I like that too. Okay. My eyes starting. All right, I'm gonna try and do this where I'm gonna make a mess of it, but go with my hand to try to make it to go like around like this and not do so much the straight. Like I'm gonna try and angle it around a little bit so it looks like we did manually stitch it. This is gonna be interesting. Let's do a little practice, shall we? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think we could do this. Adam, do you like the zigzag in black? I'm kind of partial to the zigzag. I think my straight line is too. I think it's too small. I feel like it needs to be thicker. You see how like it doesn't seem to come out too much. Like if it was thicker and more space in between it, in between the stitch, I think I would like it better. Yeah, I know. She texted me. That's why I grabbed my phone. It's not far from where she lives. No comment, Adam? All right, we'll just go for it. Looks okay. Right? You likey? Oh my goodness, my eyeball. There you are. Yeah, I like the way it looks. That was good. Loosen up my buttons, baby, 'cause you be frightened. Okay. Let's just glue it down. Thanks, Cheryl. It feels good to be up and crafting. I mean, I'm not 100%, but you know, I'm well enough to sit here and just do a little something something with everyone. I've been missing crafting and just sitting here and doing our thing. Mm, I think it's a little bit further. Let me just hold this down. Oh no, Cheryl, you too. So many of you guys have children and family members over there. We're definitely going to pray for them at the end of the live tonight. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Yeah, Cheryl, we'll definitely keep them in our prayers. There's a few people who have kids there. And we got to do our corners too. Let me put this on top of that for a little bit while I go get the corners. Oh, I think I got some corners too. I think that's a good size. Oh, okay, Marion. Keep us posted. Oh no, Michelle. Hopefully the insurance companies aren't giving them. I hope the insurance companies aren't giving them a hard time. Keep us posted. All right. Okay. Good. That's the inside. And we did two. Hey, Cheryl. Other Cheryl. Both Cheryls joined us tonight. How are you? It's good to see you. You're doing wonderful. Good. We're just doing our little, a quick little doing a quick little journal here. We're going to do a sewing themed journal, vintage. Oh yeah, recipe journals on my list. Oh, what a great idea, Deb. Absolutely. Yeah, that'll look great here. I have a bunch of those over there somewhere as well. I'll grab them. We'll do all the little, what I call the trimmings, probably on Friday. Now we're going to switch gears. I kind of want to put a little pearl in the little hole there. See those little holes? I kind of want to do a little pearl. But, hold on. Let me see what colors. Or even maybe a little flower would be pretty. A little pink flower to bring in some of the pink. That would be kind of nice. Let me turn my pearls and how about pearls and flowers? Why can't we do both? It's my book. I could do what I want with it, right? Be more of a little pinkish. Do like one there. Let me see. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. You know I like my little patterns. Nope, that won't work. It has to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I don't like that idea either. Maybe other one. Do every other one like that. We could alternate the color. We're just seeing how it's going to look. We may not leave it like this, or we may. Who knows? Damn right, Desiree says. And then up there would be the darker one. You could do that. And then, kind of like the way that looks with the alternating colors that we're pulling from here. Let's see what I got in here. I'm thinking the white pearl would look good. Right? I'm thinking a little white pearl. So it's just a little something. I think that'll look pretty. Because I do have this beautiful color, but I think it's going to get lost. And if we go with this, then we can't go with pink. I think this is more of like a, it's not like an orangey, but you see what I'm saying? It's too much of a contrast. So I think we should stick with the white. Yeah. I think that the white is perfect. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, how are you, my little tangle teacher? I gotta show you my tangles. Now, don't judge. I know you don't judge. My first time doing them, and I was sick. I wanted something to do on Monday when I was with the COVID, and I sat there, and I had this teeny, look how tiny my book is. And I know you're supposed to do it. I didn't do it the way you do it. I just wanted to practice the tangles. I didn't do the meditation. But I did do everything freehand. And I just had this on my lap and I just did everything freehand. But I want to show you what I did. Okay. So that was my very first one. And I thought it came out pretty cool. I was really super excited when I did that. And that's the corset thing you were talking about. So I'm remembering. Thank you, Terry. And then I really like the way this one came out. And it's, again, this is my teeny tiny book. But I really loved the way that one came out. So that was cool. Huggins, see? I don't know all the words yet. Oh, Bales, cool. And then this one's kind of a mishmash of one that I saw. But I went with it. I just went with it. I'm not too thrilled with it, but it kept me busy. And then this one wasn't so bad. I mean, I have to practice. Again, to me, this is all practicing. This is our Tangle Queen. And then this one I really liked. I like the way that one came out. So my favorites is that one, this one, and I really like that one. Happy New Year, Stacy. I did go to town. I did like 2, like every night, like 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday. I may have done 3 yesterday, actually, because I was sitting on the couch. But that was my first time practice. Thank you. See that? So she's my tangle teacher. I was on her live yesterday, and I watched her do her tangles, and her tangles are crazy. And I have to learn the shading. I have to learn all that stuff. But I just want to learn the concept, the rules. Not that there's no rules, but like don't cross the lines and things of that nature, you know? So, yeah, I was pretty proud. I was like, oh, look at my first tangle. I was so excited. So when you were on last night, oh, I wish I could show you a picture of it, but it was cool. It was cool watching you. You're very soothing. I'm drinking my tea too, especially now because I've got the cooties. It is, isn't it, Kathy? It's kind of like watching Kat with her voice and the way that she talks, and you just sit there and you're like, oh, I could do that, like an idiot with the watercolor. She makes it look so easy. I could do that. I could do that. I have Cootieville. I'm telling you, my husband's on my couch right now. He's just drinking his tea. And my daughter's upstairs in her bed, my older one. The younger one is unscathed so far. But I know you guys are buddies. I love Kat. We're friends. I wouldn't say we're buddies, but we're friends. And she's amazing. And I love watching her because she's very soothing as well. And I learned a lot from her. And I did my first watercolor watching her too. I attended one of her live online teaching sessions, and it got me out of my scared zone to just try and do the watercolors. And now I usually watercolor when I go on a business trip. I take the watercolors with me and then I do it there. So now I'll be able to watercolor or tangle while I'm on my business trips, because it's hard to junk journal during but those two things are easy, especially tangles, because all you need is paper and like a pen or a pencil or something. That's all you really need. But for the watercolors, it's not too hard either, because you just need paper and the watercolors and a brush. So yes, the vintage journal is Kat. Yes. Sorry, Leanne. It's Kat from the vintage journal. Okay, so we were planning. You never heard of Tangles, Stacy? Oh, look what I did. Tangles is basically fancy doodling. And so look, I made this the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. I posted this one on Discord, but there's a process to making this, and it looks complicated, but it's really not. It's just taking your time, and you just use a marker and you just make the lines, And there's so many different ways of doing it. And it's pretty satisfying at the end when you're like, wow, look what I made. So this was my first time trying it. And there's like little complicated ones. And this one's my favorite. This one is fun. And this one was my favorite. Pretty cool though, right? You should try it, Stace. Or follow Outside the Lines. Follow her and look at her page. She makes it look really easy too, and it wasn't hard to do. It's not hard. It's like the first thing I said is I'm never gonna do a straight line. That box, I'm never. And I gotta tell you, all those boxes were pretty damn straight, and I didn't use anything. I know that, and this one is actually the easiest to do because it starts with just like 9 circles. It just starts with 9 circles, and then you just connect them in different points, and it makes that pattern. It's like super cool. We could all do it together one day, but it's really super cool and easy. Yeah, and because I love patterns and I see patterns, for me it's soothing. You know, pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, this started as 9 circles. I mean, I could show you with a pencil real quick just to show you how it kind of goes because I think I remember. But you basically just start with like 9 circles like this. This is going to be really rough, guys. You do 9 circles. They don't have to be perfect, as she says. And the thing is, you want to mirror where you connect it. So, like, if you connect this one here, then this one you connect there. Then this one mirrors that one. So it goes the other way. You connect it there. That one connects it here. And then this one will mirror that one. So it goes on the outside. This goes on the inside. So now you flip it, you do the same thing. You do on the inside and the outside. You see how it's starting? And now you're going to mirror that. So you're going to do there, and you're going to do there. And then you're going to do there, and then you're going to do there. And you see, I already made 4, just like that. Isn't that cool? Yes, outside the line. What? I can't remember your real name. I'm sorry. I know you told me. And right now I can't remember it because I'm a little. But you see how easy that was? Now imagine if you just took your time. Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. It comes out like that. And then you just darken it and then you start shading here and there. And the way she does them, it looks like they're popping off the page because of shading. It's pretty freaking cool. And it's a great little thing to learn to do on those days that you just your creativity is like, I'm so spent. I don't even know if I want to do a journal. Do I want to do a folio? Do I want to do a tag? Do I want to do a master board? Grab a piece of paper and just start making lines. That was the whole point for me. It was just to have an alternative to do something that doesn't require too much thought process. Was that a good explanation of how to do that, Jessica? Yay. Show it again. Okay. All right. I'm going to show one more time. You should really go watch her tutorials. I am not the person to be teaching you this, but I understand when you watch somebody who's never done it before do it, it makes you a little bit more confident. Okay. Rosie, as simple as you start out, and you could always add more, but we're going to start out with just 9 circles. 9 circles. Okay. And then you connect them. And the key is to do the opposites. So we're going to connect this one like this one like that. Okay. Now this is going to be the opposite. You go here, not here. This is on the inside. This will be on the inside. This is on the outside. This will be on the outside. And then this will be, again, the opposite. So you're not going to go back to the middle. You're going to go on the opposite end now. Okay? That's how it starts. Then you turn it the other way, and you basically do the same thing. So you already have that one on the outside. You want to do this one on the inside, on the outside, inside, outside. This one could be opposite of that. And you see, we just made 4. Super easy. That okay, this is called Huggins. Go watch her playlist. She teaches it very slowly. I went real fast because that's not my specialty, and I'm not even going to pretend to show you how to do any of that. I just wanted to show you how quickly I learned how to do that, and I love the look how I love the way that looks. It's super cool, right, Rosie? Pretty cool. See, we all teach each other different things and expose each other to different things. Oh, speaking of exposure, I told you guys I had another um, public service announcement. Guys, stay away from 1-800 flowers. Okay? Let me just real quick. On my Monday was my birthday, and Joy sent me an arrangement, a fruit arrangement. Okay? And I took a picture of it and sent it to her, and I said, "Thank you for this." She goes, "What's that?" I go, "That's what you sent me." She goes, "No, it's not." And let me tell you what she bought and how much she paid. And let me show you what showed up at my door. Okay. This is what she ordered me. And she paid $98 to have this delivered to my house. Okay? Oh, thank you, Jess. Right there, outside the lines, Cheryl. Right above your name, outside the lines, Jessica. Follow her. So this is what I was supposed to get. We got my sicky face. This is what delivered. That is outside. Do you see that lettuce? And that sad, sad piece of melon? Like, what the hell is that? That's what I got. Yeah, this is in the box with the little fluffy thing. I didn't even want to take it out of the box yet because I wanted her to see. And this is not eating, not touching, not doing nothing. That is sad. So she called to complain, and they offered her like a $15 credit. The card that comes with it doesn't tell you where it's from. This looked like somebody made this in their kitchen that was like maybe 17 years old and never did this before in their life. Like seriously, it. So then yesterday I called the company and I gave them a ration of shit. Not called them, but I was messaging them and they wound up sending me another one today. Let me show you the one that came today. It's a little bit better, but I'm like, yeah, nobody ever order from 1-800 Flowers fruit. Get your flowers from them. Don't order your fruit from them. Here's the one that showed up today. A little bit better, but look, it's still sad. The orange slices were like a quarter of an inch thick. Like you're supposed to take an orange and cut it in 6 pieces and use that, not take a half an orange and cut it into 15 slices. It's still sad, right, Leanne? I think we'd all could do a better job with our creativity. So I'm telling everybody, public service announcement, stay away from 1-800 Flowers for fruits. You'll be very, and if you do ever get something delivered to your house from as a gift, take a picture of it and send it to the person who sent it to you to thank them so they could see what delivered, because what they pay for and what gets delivered, they'll never know. No, definitely not worth $100. They get away with it because people don't complain. Or they don't know. I could have been like, oh, wow, that cheap bitch sent me this. 55 years of friendship, and this is what I got? You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's not what I thought. Oh, that's right. You're a nurse. All right, sweetheart. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon. I'll pop on when I can. And thank you for popping on tonight. Oh, really? That's not the first time? I usually get edible arrangements. That's where I order from because they always go to some place local to where it's delivering. So at least you know where it's coming from. I'm like, this fruit is sketchy. I'm not eating this. I don't know where it came from somebody's kitchen. I'm not eating this. Come on. Okay. I like the way that looks. You know what I thought would look kind of cool? You know how they bunch up some let me get a tissue. Hold on, guys. Okay. All right. Boob tissue. Um, so you know how sometimes they bunch up some thread and then with a button? I thought that would look kind of cool. Either like right over here or maybe up here, just like bunched up thread and like and maybe a little ribbon, like a little bow and a button in the middle. I thought that would look kind of cute, like a little, not haphazard, but a little bit. Let's see if we can make that happen. I was so excited that Jessica came on because I was like, I wanted her to see what I did because I told her I wanted to learn how to do that. Um, and it was pretty funny that I thought that, and she happened to come on my live. You know, that's funny. Okay, let's pick. Gotta pick a cool button. I have these vintage ones. I have traditional ones too. Let's get the thread. I think it needs to be like a light beige. You can't see that one. I think that one works well. Make a bow out of bias tape. Well, I was thinking trying something with this. Maybe. Like, I have to see which way. I wonder if this rips better the other way. There we go. Maybe we could just make it a little haphazard. I don't know. We'll see. I think maybe that one's not going to work. It's gonna blend into the cover too much. We'll use that for something else. You might have the perfect bow in my bow thing, but first, let me get my bows. See how cute these little bows are? We could do that color, or maybe a pink to tie in the pink again. With a button, maybe a big brown button. Or pink button. Like that with a bow. How about something like that? Either up there. Your back hurts. Pink, black, gray button. Oh, there you go. Let's see if I have a bigger one. Yeah, I like the pink. kind of like that beige. I think I like the first way we did it. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Other option is just leaving it like that. It needs a little pink. Yeah, it definitely needs the pink, right? Let me see if I have maybe a flatter. I don't think that pink doesn't stand out as much, does it? I think that pink one does. Oh, you know what? And we could probably feed this through there. Huh. Let me think. Wonder if I could get this through the button, because that would be cute. This is going to be a fat chance, but we'll try it. Look at me using buttons that I never use.
Todd denied any involvement in the murders. Gunshot residue tests on his hands were negative. But he said something curious, that he didn't hear any gunshots from Jason's apartment. Ballistic experts
Ah.
that's not necessarily unusual.
Okay. So I got it through. Alright, let's see if I could do the other one. And then maybe we could do a bow. Or whatever. We'll figure it out. I feel like maybe it needs to be like that. Yes? What do you guys think? I'm a little, not sure about it yet. around with it a little bit. Let me putz around with it a little bit. I'm not sure yet either. Oh, I like that better. I like it like loose. Do you see? It's just a little bit loose here and here. I just crisscrossed it on the back so that it's not as long. I just kind of, we could just hot glue that so that it shortens it up, but it keeps it nice and straight like that. You guys like it? This is really out of my normal. It blends in, but not too much. Oh, you know what we could do too? We could do a little bit of black distressor on the edges to make it pop a little bit, which will match that. Just a little bit on the edges so it'll pop up against. I don't know what the hell kind of way of holding this I'm doing, but I'm just trying to make it work. I just want to get the two edges a little bit darker. Do you see that? Just to make it pop a little bit. Not easy to do that on fabric. When the fabric wants to just move everywhere, and you want to do it on the, let's see. Let's just put that in between. That's not the right side. There you go. That's the right side. There you go. Move your fingers out of the way. Oh my God, I'm so discombobulated. It'll help, right? Like, where's your third hand when you need that third hand? Almost like a 3D, yeah. Let's see if that made any difference. I think it will make a difference. And I like that this one's curled and that one's kind of straight. Okay. Now do you see it a little bit more? Because it's a little bit, with a little bit of that black. So it doesn't stand out, but you see it there. Do you know what I'm saying? I know, I kind of like that. Oh, and then the little bow. Sorry. We'll put the bow on top. Should we do a bow or should I do a flower? To bring in these flowers. What do you guys think? Forego the bow? Forego the bow. Wait. I forgot. I have these. I forgot I have these. These are cute too. too much. No, it's too much. It's too much. I like it, but not that much. You want to try me to try a flower? Okay, let's try a flower instead of the bow. The bow is too cutesy. It is cute without the bow, but I feel like it's messy. Let me see if I have a cute little flower. Yeah, it's too tall. I think it's going to be bow or flower. It can't be both. And we have enough flowers. So, I agree. I agree with you, Shetty. All right, let me. Maybe I just don't like it like this. Let's go back to the other thing. That messy. Maybe we should put that first. I love how you're supposed to make messy look spontaneous, but at the same time, we work so hard at it. I don't know. Right, Des? That's really cute. Just the button, the thread, and some of the fabric. Okay, we're gonna go with that. And basically, all we're doing is we are making our own little bow by just combining these and then doing the same thing with this. We're doing a bow on top of a bow, squishing it in the middle. Okay. Yeah, I like that too. So we just need to kind of play with it a little bit. Not play with it, but I need to like do it in steps. Like that. Let's get our thread out. About 3 fingers. So we're going to do 4 because we're going to squish it in the middle. Yep. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. No bow? We'll leave the bow out. Great idea. No sewing. I know, right? Okay. Cute. Just a little something. Okay, that looks good. You go put this away. Okay. Now we're ready to start working on the signature, which is going to take a little bit of time because I have to cut all these out. It does. It does. It matches that flower right there. Yep. It looks really cute. I mean, I always debate should we do something on the back or not, but we could decide that later. But I sometimes feel the back should be plain because you want to put it down, and having anything on it will kind of like defeat the purpose. I mean, I do have this other image, but we could do something else with that. Yeah, I don't think there's any need to either. So the plan, let's see, how many pages do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have five pages that are images on both sides. And then I have writing is 1, 2, well, kind of sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would be kind of like a 6th page almost. So the question is, because you know this is white on the back, so I'm thinking fussy cut tag. Yes, fussy cut some of these. Absolutely. This one and this one, no. And this one for writing, and this has got writing spots too. So I want to use these kind of like for writing. So I was debating whether to kind of do this, right, to make them they'll be pretty thick to write on. Leanne, these were from last year. I got these last year. So good luck me figuring out where I got these from. This is, remember I said I was going to do finds throughout my house? Wait till you see what I got to show you on Friday that we're going to work on that I found. But these are cute. So, there's a couple different options. We could glue lined paper to the back of each one, so there's writing on each one. Or I could also do pockets, solid color pockets. So it depends. I think I'm going to do 2 signatures though. I think that's a good idea, making little pockets using like maybe pink and beige paper, alternating pink and beige, maybe even a little bit of the teal, just to throw a different color besides pink and beige. Yeah, that's it. Because in that way, so if I do, I said we have 5 images. Okay, 5. And then I hypothetically just do these 5, okay, that's 10. I think that we can't make it too thick because remember this is the Amazon. It's not like a 2-inch spine, so they can't be too thick. That's my concern about adding more paper. Like you want to keep this at like right now we've got 10 sheets, and you want to keep it like 14, 15 sheets because the more we add, the thicker it's going to be. But if I do this, glue them together, then you can write on this, have an image, but then there's no pockets. Yeah, doilies are thin, but in this kind of book, I think the doilies will get destroyed because it's a soft book, and I think they're going to get destroyed. We could still put a doily in there though, or 2. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to figure out how many pages per because there's a spots for 2 signatures. Let me think. Line paper or vellum. Yeah. I wonder. That's cicada. No, not like a tissue paper. Would it glue good? I want something that's going to be like that looks old, you know, like the coffee stained. Vellum pockets on these. The problem is the back is white, so I'm going to want to change that. So give me a second. I got to think about what I think I have. Like nice and thin. What do you call it? The old-fashioned typewriter paper. I forget what it's called. There's a name for it, and I can't think of it. Let me go in the office real quick. I just don't know if it's gonna glue right because is the glue gonna seep through? Will a glue stick work? I want to try and avoid Mod Podge. Um, it's like a parchment shetty, yes, not real parchment because real parchment will be it would be wasteful to do. I think it would be a bit of a waste, but I'm thinking more of. Let me go see what I got. Thicker than rice, Leanne. A little thicker than rice. I had this, which is pretty thin. It looks like craft paper, but it's pretty thin. I think that'll work. That'll work great. Because you see, it's thin. It's like copy paper, a little thicker than copy paper, but it's still thin enough. And I could glue that on top. I think that'll work. And so then the back will be solid. I bet you I could print lines on it, then that way we'd have more writing area. Right? Wouldn't that be perfect with some lines? Let me go see. I might have this with lines on it. Let me go take another look. So we could do lines on the back of this, and we could do plain on the back of this, and I think that'll work. I like that plan. And then this one and this one we could cut and make tags or whatever to put in the book after the fact. Right? Yeah, we could do that. Okay. All right, that sounds like a plan. So, I need to cut these first. Are these all exactly the same? I think they are. Yeah, they printed exactly the same. So I could cut 3 and then I could cut 2. They line up perfectly. Okay. All right, let me cut these. Oh, I need 5 of these, right? Did I have one out here? So I brought 5. 1, 2, 3. Is what a good idea? Gluing these to the back? Well, yeah, because you're still dealing with 5 sheets of paper. They're just going to be a little bit thicker. What am I? Oh, I'm cutting all the white. I got to cut all this white away. I'm going to cut it into a square. You got to cut it. You can't have all that white. Yeah, you got to cut it out. You like the white, Leanne? I don't like the white. That's a lot of snow, Shetty. Do you have everything you need in your house? No, I gotta cut it, otherwise it won't fit in the book. That's what I mean. I hope she's stocked up too. You're fine. Okay, good. Exactly. It'll be too tall and too wide for the book. See? Yeah, exactly. Well, that could be a problem. I can't scroll up right now. I don't think, if you're asking me about making pockets, we can add pockets here and there. I believe we can add some pockets, but I don't think making a pocket between this and this is a good idea, if that's what you were saying, because this is not thick enough. This is actual paper where this is cardstock. And if you're going to, in my opinion, if you attach cardstock to paper, eventually the paper is going to tear. This is for cutting. Was that the question? Was that what you were suggesting? yeah. All right, we're going to start with these because it'll be easier to glue this to the one corner and then cut that out. So we're going to do these first. Oh no, absolutely, Terry. I appreciate the idea. I like whoever you said the lace. I do like that idea. That's something that we can definitely entertain. I'm gonna say we're probably gonna wind up finishing this on Friday. It's not gonna get done today. We're just gonna get these pages ready. I mean, I don't know if I'll work on it tomorrow because I had a different plan for Friday, but I could push that off to Sunday too. Because we still have to do all of this. We have to judge each page. So this is going to take a minute to do, you know. Yeah. Well, you get in that zone. You're like, now you're starting to envision what it's going to look like. So at the very least, I just want to glue all the pages today so that even if I come home tomorrow and I feel like working a little bit on this, that part's done. Maybe tomorrow I'll trim them and do the zhuzhing. I went to work today. I took off Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, which is highly unusual for me to take off that many days in a row. I think the last time I did it was with COVID. I mean, besides vacation, of course. I mean, for being sick. I'm a little tired. I was. Because, your stamina is kind of like shot from the darn COVID. But I tried to stay in my office as much as possible. And I only walked around to go to the bathroom or if I had to go to the kitchen to make something. Other than that, I didn't do my normal walk around. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I didn't do that. Oh no, Terry, I'm not chancing anything. Number one, you're only contagious prior to being symptomatic. So that boat has sailed. Believe it or not, when you already are coughing and having all those symptoms, you're not contagious at that point. You're contagious right before that. That's number one. Um, I stayed home the first day I had a symptom, and I stay in my office a lot anyway. But while in the office, if I walk around anybody, I wore a mask all day. Only when I was in my office by myself, I pulled the mask down and I was fine because I'm going to continue to wear the mask through Friday just to make everyone else feel more comfortable being around me. People would come into my office and talk to me I would tell them, stay in the doorway. I know I'm not contagious, but we're just going to be safe. And everybody stayed in my doorway and talked to me. Only the customer service manager came in a little bit, but we were fine with it. I wore my mask when she came in. But yeah, you didn't know that, Leanne? Yeah, you're not. Believe it or not, you're not contagious. When you see people coughing and spewing, I find it hysterical because if you do the research, you're contagious when you're not symptomatic. That's when you're spreading it because you don't realize it. Hi, Kathy. No, Leanne, that was years ago. That was years ago. I bet you if I test myself, I'm already. You're only positive for like a few days, and then you're negative again. So it's like so weird now. Look, I was sick with COVID, right? I got sick on Friday. I tested on Friday and I was positive on Friday. I was really sick Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Massive headache, the whole thing. Sore throat, headache, achiness, congestion, a slight cough, fever. I had all that. Leah and Larry are both sick. They both tested negative for COVID. And now there's a new test. It's called a COVID. It's a 3-in-1. It's for COVID, influenza A, and influenza B. So it has all three in the one test strip. And Leah tested negative for all of that, and she's sick. She's upstairs sick. So how does she not get COVID from me? We're in the same house. It doesn't make any sense. Crazy. Okay, those are done. We could do vellum on this side after the fact, and we could also add some pages still because I'm thinking we'll mix them up. We'll do 5 and 5. Maybe we'll throw maybe another 2 or 3 pages of something in here, whether it be um, I don't know, coffee stained paper. Maybe that will look pretty. Something like that. And I think I have pink paper. I think I dyed coffee paper pink. Maybe we'll go look at that. Oh, if you've never had it, you're very lucky. Okay, now this one we have to glue a little bit differently because this one has the it's already lined up. You see that? It's already like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna fold these first in half, and then I'm gonna fold this so that I can get them lined up because we're gonna have to trim them at some point, right? I'm just trying to figure out where the center is because I don't know if I go all the way to the end. No, because you see how that is shorter than that. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, it is. So I got to go on the center of this line. All right, let's figure this out. That's the center, and that's the center. You can get a false negative. I know that. I know, right? What would we do without our pencils and erasers, particularly? Kathy, I'm feeling okay right now. I'm a little tired, but that's to be expected, I think. But all in all, I'm okay. Much better than I was. That is for certain. I just get a little lightheaded every once in a while, so I kind of have to like sit my butt down. I think this thing like messes with your like equilibrium, and then you're kind of like a little dizzy. At least for me, anyway. And my vertigo, is easily activated because of the Meniere's disease, and then you got fluid in your ears from your sinuses being congested, so that also screws with your equilibrium, and I'm a hot mess. But I'm still better than I was, a couple days ago. That is for sure. Say that again? Side effects, yeah. Are Zulu? Wait, I don't understand that, Kathy. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Oh, yes, yes. We're making paper. We just made this. We just made this soft. It's like a sewing journal. It's a soft journal. That's the inside. So now we're doing the pages for it. You wonder where I got what from, Laura. You love that, Annie? Thank you. I love it too. It's really pretty. It's traditional little vintage sewing. Oh, I have no idea where I got it because I really didn't go anywhere. We weren't at any big parties or anything like that. I wasn't around anyone that tested positive that I know of. So I'm thinking it must have happened while I was shopping. Either I was around somebody that was sick, or I touched something somebody touched that was sick without realizing it, and then, touched my eyes or my mouth or something. I was the dirty girl. Nobody in my office had it, so it is going to be a cutie patootie. You like it, Adam? I mean, I know you like pink. I didn't think it would have enough glitz for you. I didn't make it I didn't bling it out like I normally do because it's more vintage. There's a little bling on it. For you, I envision more, I don't know, definitely sewing themed for sure. But I have to think about it. Like I would definitely put bears, I would put quilts, but I want to make it cool, like not the traditional. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I see that for you. But I know you like pink. So it could work. Oh yeah, you definitely were in trouble watching all those kids, Annie. Well, Shetty, this I think this is the fourth time for me. I can't swear to it. If it's not the fourth, it's absolutely the third. But for some reason, I feel like I had it 3 times already. I definitely had it the first time for 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. The year came out in 2020. My parents gave it to me because my parents got it and then I got it from them. Then the second time, I remember it was Memorial Weekend because I spent Memorial Weekend putting up the first gazebo we have outside where our sitting areas with the couches. I was talking Larry through what to do because I had COVID that weekend. I definitely remember that. And then I'm trying to remember like the circumstances of if I got it a third time. If not, this is the third time I got it then. Yes, the Western book. Why? What about that? Well, I've done a couple of Western books now. I did the pink Western. I did, hold on, I missed some of your comments. A Western flair? No, not for Adam. Kathy, my New Year's was quiet. We stayed home. It was just the four. We all had dinner. Leah went out with her boyfriend after he got out of work. They went to his cousin's. She was home by 1:30, and I woke Larry up at midnight to give him a kiss. My niece was here and Bella, and that was it. It was just us. We didn't go anywhere. It was very, very quiet. Oh, the pink Western. Um, Something along those lines, but for sewing would be cool for Adam. I'm thinking. But I had to throw some bears. He's like that's what he's known for. He's the bear maker. So we had to do something with bears. It would require a little bit of thought, but it could be done. And it would be unique. You had dinner and mixed drinks. There you go. I don't see Adam as Western though. I truly do. I think he's more modern than that. Adam, you're not Western, right? I just don't see that. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. I think Adam would be more like, I think he would be more like an Art Nouveau, like that fairy book I did, like that aesthetic, but not fairies, but like that Art Nouveau kind of a thing in pink. And then I would have to incorporate some sewing in there. I don't think you would be vintage sewing. I think it would be a little bit more almost like a steampunk sewing. Does that make sense? I don't even know if the two really combine, but in my mind, that's kind of like how I would think it would represent um, maybe like a book for Adam, like a sewing, but with more of a steampunk to be a little bit more modern. And I don't think I've ever seen that being done. Because you could take quilting and make it like steampunk. How cool would that look? That would look freaking steampunk. It would be like a steampunk sewing. I don't know. That would be funny. Maybe he doesn't. Adam, do you even like steampunk? Or now I have to do it? I'd have to give us some thought first and then do it. What I do have to do is I have to make something for Joy. Oh, do you like steampunk? I kind of feel that's like a cool vibe for a guy. It sounds like it would be interesting, right? We're gonna put that on my list because I think that would be really cool. With the side of Brad Pitt. Let's not forget that, right, Cheryl? That would be very cool. Like I have to think about it. Me doing like a 3D steampunk sewing machine. Oh my god, hell yeah! Your journal is, yeah, you're up there. Yeah, you're up there on the list. Yeah, when I start doing the journals, yours is definitely up there. Steampunk quilting with Brad. pretty pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, and don't forget we have to throw some elephants in there. Steampunk elephants because he loves elephants. See, I'm already building his book and he didn't even tell me what he wants. But I know it would be kind of cool to have like an elephant, sewing, a bear, but in a steampunk style. Be pretty cool, right? I know. We're built. Don't worry, I got your book all figured out already. mm. If I'm given free range, we don't know what's gonna come out of that book. I had somebody reach out to me this week. Oh, I just found you. You were referred to me during some kind of a group. I wanted a Disney book for my wife. I was wondering if you're available or something. I said, well, you're welcome to check out my page on TikTok. I have plenty of books that you can look through, blah, blah, blah. Just be aware, I have a wait list, and currently uh, there's 26 people on my wait list. So you can anticipate waiting anywhere from 6 months to a year. I'm like, sorry. Oh my gosh, Adam, that's crazy. I couldn't charge somebody $1,000 for a book. Uh-uh. For charity? Hell yeah. All right. We're gonna take a break. We'll continue this. I'll trim this up, zhuzh it up a little bit tomorrow. I do have some cutting to do because look, I have some tags. I've got some of these little things that I could use throughout the book. This one's gonna have like a lot of little ephemera because it came with all this stuff. So we'll make some note cards. We could throw some pockets in here. So we'll have a lot of stuff. It'll be almost like a regular book, but not as busy. You know what I mean? Get some tea and biscuits. No, Adam, I'm not going to put myself in that situation anymore. Um, I am going to take my time, and people just need to understand. This is probably one of the reasons I got sick because when I run myself down, um, energy wise, I tend to get sick, and it's been a few months of the fundraising, making the books, holiday after holiday after holiday, working full time, traveling. It's just been a few months of, you guys know you've been with me the whole time. So yeah, you got sick too, and that's probably just everything. Just I didn't get a chance to reboost, regenerate 100%. I would take a day here and there, maybe a night. Remember, I would tell you once in a while, oh, I came home from work last night, crashed on the couch, and that was it for me. So I'm not putting myself in that situation anymore. If somebody really, really needs a book, then they're gonna have to go to somebody else. I mean, I just can't do that. And I'm gonna take it easy with the fundraising this year. I'm hoping that everyone had a lot of fun, and this year will be a little bit easier. Like everyone will just don't donate the money, and there'll be some prizes, and we'll call it a day. And I don't have to do as many of the overnights and the fundraiser. Although it was fun, doing a fundraiser with Brian is cool. Doing a fundraiser with Chris is cool. I don't really want to do the auctions anymore. I don't want to collect stuff and store it and then resell it, and I want to try and avoid that. I'd rather just do a couple of giveaways, and just be done with that. Yeah, exactly, Yvonne. You still owe people project. There you go. That's exactly what happens, Adam. And then that is like on your shoulder. That you like right now. I feel terrible for Cheryl, and I told you Anna because I still have the two books here. Tomorrow, that's what I'm going to do first before I do anything. Is I'm going to wrap those books up. I'm going to weigh them, put them in boxes, and then tell them prepare their invoices. I'm not crazy about it because they haven't paid me yet, so I haven't done invoices. If they had paid me, I'm like, I have to get it out. I cannot have somebody that paid me and then sit around for 2 3 weeks and not ship it out. I can't do that. So luckily, the way I run things, that doesn't happen. Oh my gosh, Adam, do the work that you need to get done. Don't you worry about ACS. We have months and months and months to go. okay? You take care of the people that paid you first, and then we'll have fun. That should be more in the summertime where we have some time to get stuff done, you know? You could do it all. I know, right? But you know what, guys? I've always been like that. I've always been multitasking, and even when I was in school, in high school, I was on the I was a page editor of our newspaper in high school. And for example, I would come home, I would do however many hours of homework, study for tests, whatever, and then I would do my page editing till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then working with rubber cement, by the way, which you guys know smells delicious. Um, and then I would go to bed and then get up at 6:30 in the morning to get dressed because I went to Catholic school, but the Catholic school was like 35 minutes away from my house. We had to drive to the Catholic school. So I would have to be on the road by, I think it was like 7:10, 7:15, the latest, to be able to make it to school for 8 o'clock. So I was working on 2, 3 hours sleep in high school. I was already doing that. Well, Michelle, so here's the thing. I am doing that now, and it is great fun, and it's very satisfying to finish a book and somebody wants it and they buy it and you move on. That's great. Um, but I did start a wait list last, well, in 2023. We started a wait list in April of 2023. I finished it in October of 2024. It took me a year and a half to finish my first wait list. There was 65, 66 people on there. And I'm going to say probably about, maybe out of those 60, maybe 20 dropped out, here and there. So there was still a lot of books that I did. Right now, there's a what is that? Oh, the cat is on the table. There's a box, an empty box on the table, and the cat is in the box on the table. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? Um, I know it stresses you out. So right now, I have a new wait list that started, um, and there's about I think there's 26. Let me see. I think there's 26 people on it right now. Let me take a quick peek, um, because I can look real quick and see how many. So, but everyone knows, I tell everybody just be prepared to wait because it may take, 6 months to a year for me to get to your book. And everyone's like, I'll wait. And some people did. And then of course I wound up being, I feel bad and I do a lot more than I normally would do. Wait a minute. Where's the list? Future. What did she call it? Donations, auctions, stamp. Future journal. Here it is. Okay, let's see. One doesn't count. Okay, there's 26. 26 on the list right now. But I'm sure some of these people will probably be like, no, I can't wait anymore, or whatever, or they changed their mind. So, if you think about it, at 26, right? Two journals a month, that's 24. So as long as I can bang out 2 journals a month for all of 2025 is booked solid. But I'm not going to start making those until like March. Yeah. Well, Shetty, what I might do is I'll start a 2026 right now. I said my 2025 is booked. I can't accept any more work. And you're welcome to put your name on my 2026 list. And that's it. And then go from there. Which is probably what I'll have Leah do. I'll probably have her go in there now and change it. And then if people do fall off, then I'll go on to the next list. I'm always willing to do that because sometimes it's nice to have somebody give you a direction. This is what I want, and I'm going to sit here and do it instead of constantly being on that creative mode. Like you go up and down with your creativity. You feel so creative, but then all of a sudden you're drained. You feel like you have no creativity. And so sometimes having somebody says, I want this, 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 and this makes it a little bit easier for you, you know? But it seems to all work out. It has. I've been doing this for 2 years and it's been working out pretty well. So, but I am enjoying just making, stuff on the fly like this. Like, hey, I went through my shit and I found these digitals. Let's do something with them. Um, there's actually another set that I came across similar to this one. It's a little bit more um, playful, and I think there's enough to make two more books. So we'll probably eventually bring those out. It kind of seemed a little bit, maybe even like springish, like almost Easterish, because people are asking me, "Oh, are you gonna do Valentine's?" And I'm like, I don't really do like a Valentine's. I don't do the themed stuff like that as much. I just kind of go with the flow. But um, I think if we'll finish this on Friday, and maybe the other thing that I was going to do, we'll do on Sunday instead after because it's a little bit different, and I had a couple different ideas of what to do with it. Um, and one of them involves doing something we haven't done before, um, either inks or like another decoupage kind of a situation. But you have to wait till Sunday to find out what that's about. What? When are you coming to Jersey? That would be funny. You got to give me details on that. What area of Jersey are you going to be coming to? What? Michael's graduation party? Dude, you're nuts coming to that. Let me tell you something. It ain't what you think. Do not even think about sitting down and talking to that girl ever. I go, first of all, she's a nut with what has to get done, what has to get cooked, what has to be put on the table. Like when I go to Deb's parties, she and I basically don't, it's like, hi, how are you? And I'm like, what can I do to help? And then I start cleaning up, refilling bowls. I just help her because you know why? When she comes to my house, she helps all the time when I have my parties. So when I go to her house, I help her a little bit. But then I also got to walk around and say hello to all the family members that we haven't seen in months and months and months. That is going to be crazy because you're not going to know anybody. You're going to be sitting there in a corner by yourself because she's going to be busy. I'm going to be busy. You need to come when we have nothing going on and we can spend time with you, not when we're like freaking running around like crazy without our heads on. Because that you're going to see two crazy Italian Portuguese chicks just running around. Like, yeah, I'll talk to you. She doesn't even like eat or drink until 10:30 at night. She has a burger. She has her husband Mark fire up the grill, and she's like, "Now I'm ready to eat." This girl, she gets up at 7 in the morning or 6, whatever crazy ass time she does, and she will cook all day long and not eat a damn thing until everyone is done, and everything's done and everything's put away. Kid you not. That's how she runs her parties. Oh, she told you? Okay, then good. Then you know I'm not full of crap. Yeah, we sometimes go there, and I'm like, listen, what can I do to help before I go? Because I'm like, I'm out. And then it depends on how many people are there. If there's a lot of his friends, you know, sometimes we go and then we want to come home because it's just like it's enough. Or if there's family drama, you don't want to be anywhere near that. That's not a good weekend to come, my friend. We need to talk. Yeah, definitely we need to talk. You want to stay the hell away. Believe me. Watch. Hey, babe. Babe. You think it's a good idea that Adam come to Michael's graduation party, the family party, for the first time to meet all of us? He said absolutely. Why do you think that's a good idea? Oh, because he says you could stop by here to say hi on your way over there. Get the drift? He's like, I have this thing with the family parties. It's like we're at the family parties, and there comes a point in time when I just look at my family and I go, it's time to go. Before any argument breaks or anything, I'm like, I just have this that spider tingly sense And I'm like, it's time to go. And the Del Negros pack their shit up and we leave. Oh, well, then I will tell you all that. Maybe she didn't tell you yet because she didn't have a chance to. I don't know when you guys spoke. But I'm telling you, don't even say anything to her. See if she tells you the same thing I told you. Because I know she's not on here. She was on here earlier, but she's already sleeping by now. So see if she tells you the same thing I told you. Just so you don't think I'm full of crap. I wouldn't stray you wrong, my friend. I wouldn't stray you wrong. Actually, here's another opinion. Leah, honey, can I ask you a question? Come here, babe. Probably, I would say after is the best because leading up to it is where she's like insane. You can't even talk to her when it comes to parties. Yeah, no, she gets very much like that. I used to get like that, and now it's like, hey, whatever happens, happens. I don't, whatever. But I get it. It's like a lot of people. She usually has like 80, 90, 100 people there. It's a lot of people. It's not like 20, 30 people. But let's float dates. Because I also need to make sure, number one, that I'm not on a business trip or anything like that. Well, it's the weekend. I'm home. Adam was considering coming to visit for the first time and go to Michael's graduation party. Do you think that's a good idea? Him being at a family party for the first time, meeting all of us? I didn't say if you cared. I'm asking if...
I meant
Like, you know the dynamics of the family. Do you think that's the proper place for him to come and meet us all for the first time?
I don't think it matters. Why does it matter?
What if there's an incident? Okay, is Aunt Dee Dee going to have any time to sit and talk to him?
50-50.
Really? Because she sits and talks to us when we're at the party?
That's why I said 50.
Yeah, no.
Why are you asking me this question? I'm not in the
So-
state to answer.
I know you're not in the state. Go lay down, honey. We'll talk about it, Adam. But anywho. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it a night. It is 11 o'clock. I'm going to go get the glue off my hands. Maybe sit down, watch TV, and do my little fussy cutting to kind of wind down a little bit. I'll fussy cut all this stuff. Because, of course, I have the circle size bigger than this and smaller, not the exact size. I don't know what the frick size this is. It's like 2 3/4. It's not 2.5, and it's not 2. Whatever. But good night, Des. Yeah, I would say no, Adam. I would. But we'll chat about it. We'll chat about it offline. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for understanding about the weekend. Let's say our quick prayers because we have a lot of people in need of prayers, and then we'll say our good nights. Okay? Yes, prayers exactly. Okay, let's get our good intentions, and thank you, Lord, for bringing us together again. Thank you for making me healthy and getting through the last couple of rough days. We ask that you watch over all of those that are affected by the fires in California, and take care of those who have suffered any loss. We hope that you protect all of our friends, particularly, and their family members that are out there and being affected by this. And of course, we ask that you protect everybody, but specifically the people that we know and are being impacted mostly. We also ask that you help anyone here who is having any kind of health issue or mental issue, that you give them clarity and peace, and let them all feel better about themselves and about the world. I know the year is just starting. We have a long way to go, and we hope that you fill us with love and kindness and peace, so that we go out and spread that throughout the world. Love, kindness, and peace, because that's what we need right now. And we ask you this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. Good night to you guys. By Friday, I should be 100%. Okay? And thank you again, guys. I love you all very, very much. And this is going to come out to be a really cute journal on Friday. All right? I won't do too much without you. I'll see you then. Kiss, kiss. Big hug from me to you. Love you guys. Be good. Have a great Thursday. And I'll see you Friday again for Friday Finds at Home. Thanks, guys. Good night. Love you too.